Defense counsel's contempt for the jury is also demonstrated by a social media message from another member of the defense trial team and member of their law firm to attorney, which included a slur on jury members as 6 people from the bus stop. Thank you for your continued help. Next time, I owe you one. If your other colleagues have insights, please pass along, specifically on social media site. At this point, the medical arguments have already been made. And yes, a very important case. We'll never stop fighting for you guys. I'm ashamed at the outcome, especially after so many years, but you never know what 6 people from the bus stop will do. Well, I will say this again, so this will repeat what I said yesterday during the stream for people who catched it. But bus stop people is literally who we expect the jury to be. Literally. The reasonable man test. We talk a lot about the reasonable juror. We talk a lot about what the reasonable judge, the reasonable doctor, the reasonable so-and-so. Okay. Who is the reasonable man? Literally, in American law, it is literally the man on the bus. This is a phrase that goes well deep in law. The UK has a similar phrase that's slightly different. Australia has a similar phrase that's slightly different, but they're all pointing to the same thing. Literally, the reasonable man is literally the man on the bus. So insulting them by calling them bus stop people doesn't make sense, because that's literally what we expect the reasonable jury to be. Literally the man on the bus. Literally that. What do we know about the man on the bus, particularly when this phrase was invented back in the day, well before smartphones and the internet and computers? What do we know about the man on the bus? We know he knows how to get a copy of the bus schedule. We know he knows how to read the bus schedule. We know he knows where the bus stop is. We know he knows how to get there. We know he knows how to wait. We know he knows how to pay for the bus, either by exact change, so he knows to bring that, or he knows how to make change with the driver. He's able to make change with the driver and confirm it's accurate. He's able to sit on the bus with other people and behave himself. He knows how to signal the bus to stop by pulling the cable for the bus. So he knows where to get off. He knows where his stop is. He knows how to get off the bus. He knows how to get from his bus stop to wherever it is he's trying to get to. And then he knows how to do it all again in reverse at the end of the day to get back home. That is who the reasonable man definitionally is. He's a person of normal, average competence. He's not particularly rich, or he'd probably be driving a car or be chauffeured around. He's not so poor he can't afford the bus. He's able to read because he knows what a bus schedule is, and he knows how to comprehend it because he knows what it is. He's able to sit around other people and behave in a civilized manner. He's the everyman, literally that guy, literally the man on the bus. So the fact that you use bus stop people as an insult is particularly rich for a lawyer, because bus stop people is literally at law, literally who the reasonable juror is. That's who it is, literally that. And then if you want to talk about the reasonable doctor or the reasonable lawyer, now you just give that guy a law degree or a medical degree as appropriate, and now you ask the same questions. What do we know about the reasonable doctor? What do we know about him? Well, he went to medical school. He's able to understand the material in medical school. He was able to graduate medical school. He was able to get into residency. He was able to get through his residency. We know that he's reasonably well informed about the medicine he tends to practice. He's not an expert. He's not necessarily a specialist, but he's someone who understands medicine. He's reasonably well informed. He pays attention. He knows how to get through school. He knows medicine. He was able to pass, his medical exams. He was able to continue having a job. They didn't fire him. He wasn't so bad that they fired him out of residency. That's who the reasonable doctor is. You just ask the same questions. What do you know about the average doctor? These are the things you know. That's who the reasonable doctor is. Damn.